really excited about the acquisition being part of the Xandr family. First and foremost, in the near term, it's from a macro level, continuing to do what we've always been doing, which is really providing value and building a platform to deliver on the needs of the market, both media companies and buyers, and we'll continue that. The majority of the major cable network families and broadcasters rely on Clypd for their scatter and upfront advanced television sales. And we need to continue that, while in parallel, figuring out how the different strong assets of legacy Xandr, which include AppNexus, which include DirecTV and the data that comes with that, along with the new Clypd puzzle piece to solve data-driven decision in the linear world, with the ultimate vision to enable both brands, marketers, and media companies to not only handle the disruption that's happening in TV, but be able to leverage that to their benefit.
So tell us about the expectations from the programmers. You guys have been working with them for years, and the industry has changed, and technology has changed, your offering has changed, and their expectations continue to change. What's going on in terms of the programmers' expectations and how that's going with Clypd?
Yeah, I mean, Clypd has been laser focused for the last 7 years since the company was founded on bringing data-driven decisioning to the linear world. The market adoption of that is obviously slow in a world where it's a $70 billion market that's averse to change. We've seen that change start to happen over 7 years, and we're delivering on that both on the buy side and the sell side. What we're seeing, the changes that are starting to come forward, that the larger Xandr, of which Clypd is a part, is in managing convergence of media consumption through traditional TV, the 30-second spot in linear, scheduled TV, as well as IP-delivered television, connected TV, and OTT, and bringing that together. So what programmers are looking to do is be able to sell that holistically, be able to plan, price, optimize, and report on that, as well as the buy side. Both sides are looking to leverage total TV for reaching consumers versus treating traditional TV and digital flavors of TV in silos. Clypd has been focused on linear TV. So linear TV is appointment TV, where programs are running at a certain time on a certain network, perhaps in being viewed time delayed, but are happening in a futures-based market. And what that means is decisioning around advertising is happening far in advance of when those advertisings will actually air, sometimes a year in advance. So key pieces to our platform at Clypd have been forecasting viewership of advanced audiences. And what we mean by that are audiences that go beyond traditional age and gender. So that, think about what a brand like Starbucks is looking for. They may be, they're not actually really looking for adults 18 to 49. What they want are decaffeinated coffee drinkers, or perhaps customers of a competitive brand. And what Clypd has been focused on is leveraging data to forecast where that strategic audience, decaffeinated coffee drinkers, are watching programs in the future, and using that as an input to assemble and optimize a TV plan to reach that audience, to maximize the number of impressions against that audience, or maximize the unique reach against that audience. This starts to get really complex as you start to bring in both linear TV, which is a futures market, and broadcast medium, where everyone watching that show is getting the same ad, alongside IP-delivered TV, where Andy may get a different ad than Jason, and taking these together and still delivering on the needs of the market, which is reach and impressions against target audience.
Great, and I know it's early on in terms of the acquisition, but where do you hope things go in the next year in terms of the scope of Clypd, how it'll grow in the context of the new ownership?
Yeah, so a lot of what we're doing right now continues to be business as usual. Several of the major cable network families are relying on Clypd for their data-driven linear sales offerings. We need to continue to support that, listen to the market, understand what it needs. In parallel, and we've already started this work, is to work alongside our new teammates at Xandr to bring the strong assets and data and advertising technology from the Xandr side alongside Clypd to deliver on a convergence vision. So that will happen over time, and the reason it happens over time is, one, it's a very complex problem to solve, non-trivial. We also have to understand what the market needs, and frankly, the market doesn't always understand what it needs. When you're innovating and building new things, no one actually knows what the future state actually is. So it's really a lot of determining what business models need to be in place, what products need to be built. That will take some time, and obviously the product development to bring that all together to bring value to the both marketers as well as the owners of the inventory.